guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about the updated CMC that I have on my car and the Type R retrofit clutch. If you guys are new to the channel, I ended up getting a Type R retrofit clutch on my 2020 Honda Civic Si. It's been nothing but amazing. I'm going to be talking about the pricing, where the catch point is, and the nice thing about it is when I got my clutch installed by NA Performance, Emmanuel, aka K20 all motor, I also asked him if he can take a look at my CMC, and it pretty much eliminates the first to second gear grind. Keep in mind, I am not the best driver. I am not perfect. I am still learning. I like to hold back a lot when I'm driving my car, mainly because I don't want to break anything. But because this is YouTube and because I have a channel for content purposes, I do stupid stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick pull right here on the right hand side. That way you guys can see it. At this point, I've noticed that I can shift from first to second gear pretty quick, but my muscle memory can't comprehend that I can do it now. So at this point, it's just the driver. But I'm gonna do like a half throttle and you'll be able to see. So from first to second, it was a lot faster than from second to third. Keep in mind, I don't only have that, I also have a hybrid racing short shifter, the full assembly. I also have the Acuity cable bushings, only because I ended up swapping them out from the hybrid racing cable bushings, because whenever I would go into reverse in this car, I would have trouble. I would have to literally go all the way to the right and then go back. Now I can just pretty much go into reverse normally. The reverse bushing was the one that was having trouble with it. But let's do it again. Dude, shifting from first to second is so much faster. It's the fastest shift I can do to this car, and I'm sure you guys felt or heard the clutch drop. He sells these kits online on his website. You can also hit him up, but because I had him install my clutch, he was able to use my current CMC and pretty much adjust it. He removed the original one, and he also bypassed the factory dampener. Okay, so I hesitated a little bit right there, but I was still not able to do that from freaking the stock CMC. But also, guys, I do keep traction control on. So let's go ahead and do another first gear, see if I can shift a little bit better. Yep, that was a lot better from first to second. That was pretty good. It was a lot smoother than like the clunk, than like dumping it. There are a couple other options out there. I think Willwood, they have an updated CMC with them that I think also Sick uses. He also mentioned it a couple times that that's the one that he has or that he used before, and he says it works great. Talking about the clutch that I have on this car, like I mentioned, is a Type R retrofit clutch. A lot of people end up getting this clutch because of the reliability and because of the comfort from it. And to be fair, it took me about maybe one day to get used to it. As I was leaving his shop, I kind of hesitated because obviously the catching point is different, but downshifting is awesome. Right now, I'm just gonna be driving around doing a few pulls because I need to empty the gas out a little bit so I can do a quick refill with a little bit of E. This kit does go for $1,800, but he does install it for $1,800. He does end up keeping your flywheel if you want him to, if he installs it for you, which, I mean, I'm not gonna need the stock flywheel, but because of that, this thing holds power really, really good. Really good. I know for a fact if I ever decide to build the engine, build the transmission, go bigger turbo, throw some E, or pretty much raise the boost up, the clutch is going to hold. There are different clutches out there. You have the Rv6 flywheel that pretty much is a Type R retrofit Rv6 flywheel. Like, they were the second company that I know of that was able to do this. You also have competition stage 2 clutch. You have ACT. You have Clutch Masters. You have Action Clutch. Like, there's so many different companies out there that you can get a stage 1, stage 2, stage 100 clutch out of your Honda Civic Si. But the main reason why I ended up going with a manual was because I have yet to hear, and I've said it on my other videos, I have yet to hear any failed products from a manual. I'm not saying that the other companies are bad or the other companies have failed, but what I am saying is I have yet to hear about anybody complain and that they hate this clutch. This clutch has been awesome. If you look on the forums, if you look on the 10th Turn forums, if you look on the Facebook pages, oh, finally I can put some gas later. My light just came on. Everybody that has it says it was a no-brainer mod that they needed to get done to their car. My clutch started slipping just a little bit in 3rd gear about a few months ago, and that's when I reached out to him and he was able to install it, considering we're local. So I was able to make the 15-20 minute drive to him and pretty much get it done. The nice thing about it was this guy's done this work so many times. He did my clutch in about maybe 3 hours. I literally dropped it off at, went to go see a movie, and during my movie I got a text from him saying the car is ready. Can't get much better than that, man. Now $1,800, that's a lot of money. A lot of people are gonna justify it and say that there's no way I can pay $1,800 for a clutch. Here's the thing, everybody that's saying Rv6, it's a lot cheaper, why didn't you just get the Rv6 5 wheel? Well, because I still needed a Type R clutch. I was still gonna need one to make it work, and I still needed to get it installed. So keep that in mind. This was included with the labor installation. This had nothing to do with just buying the parts itself. And considering he supplied everything that you needed, I was still looking at around $1,500–$1,600 overall if I was gonna get a clutch that was gonna be able to take a beating. ACT, everywhere I looked, they were always out of stock, at least from when I was looking. And their clutch cost like about $1,000, $1,100 with the flywheel and everything. The competition stage 2 clutch, you're looking at like $1,100, maybe $1,200, give or take, depending on where you order it from. You're still looking at like about another $500 to $600 in just installation. I've seen shops charge up to $1,000 just to install it. And the lowest I've seen was like $400 or $500. The catching point on my car is a little high. If you're looking at it from a halfway mark, it's about another quarter up, so about 3/4 up, and that's the catching point from this car. Now Tony, how much power can the clutch hold? Well, I don't know yet. I don't think he has ever seen somebody push or outperform the clutch yet, including himself. He is pushing 460 wheel horsepower on his car, and it still grabs. I had an awesome opportunity to drive it. If you guys want to check out that video right over here, and that thing pulled, man. It had a built motor, built transmission, and granted the clutch depends on the amount of torque that I was pushing with the car, but even so, like I said, I have not heard or seen anybody outperform the clutch to where they needed to upgrade it to something even more. From what I've seen, I could be wrong, but am I gonna be trying to push 500–600 horsepower out of this car? Hell no. This is actually one of my favorite dailies I've ever owned, and that's over my 8th gen. I'm sorry guys. Tony, you're gonna break your car. Probably. Content. But yeah guys, I mean, the clutch, like I said, it definitely is something very valuable out there. Is it worth it? That's gonna be up to you. If anybody were to ask me if it's worth it, I'm gonna say yes, but that's because I know I'm gonna keep this car for a pretty long time. If I wasn't going to keep it and I was gonna end up trading it for something else or just getting rid of it, I would have just definitely gone like a lot cheaper, like Clutch Masters, or until the clutch fully started slipping completely. The car definitely was still drivable. I just wanted to push more power. I'm getting ready to up the tune on this car, considering I want just a little bit more, and that's how you get the ball rolling. It's the snowball effect. That's the only thing I don't like about cars. You always want just a little bit more, and then you end up building a freaking race car. Let's see. Yeah, that was a quick shift. Okay, what if okay, that was not bad. I'm still learning on where the sweet spots are on this car, only because I don't really beat it as much as I used to beat my 8th gen. So keep that in mind when you guys are also watching this video. But regardless of how slow I'm shifting with it, guys, it's still a huge difference from stock. This updated CMC is definitely what I've needed for a pretty long time. Yeah, that shifted faster than when I did open throttle. I wasn't able to do that with the stock CMC, dude. As slow as you guys are saying it, and as bad as it is, guys, it's still a really good mod for you to do to your car. Regardless of how it is on video, guys, I can guarantee you that it is so much better. Especially, it's funny because whenever I try to show you guys something on camera, it's not gonna show. It's always gonna be like, nah. But it is what it is. It's all good. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard, but if you guys are following me on Instagram, they did end up hitting my wife's car, the blue hatchback. I had a couple things planned for it, but fortunately, the insurance is going to fix it, and it's not obviously a total loss. She was parked next to a truck, and when the truck decided to pull out, the rear end of the truck literally ran over the car. I guess he didn't time it right. I don't know, dude. But dude, this clutch definitely is a must for me. The fact that the thing I really like about it is I know the power of gold that I have stored for this. That is a slammed Tesla. All right. So the people that are wondering, when my light turns on, I think right now I had maybe 20 miles left till empty. I put about 1.2 gallons of E from empty, and then the rest I just fill up with 91. So basically that helps with the knock control. A lot of people in the Tanzania community end up doing that if they don't have flex fuel, or if they don't want to go full E. So yeah, I'm just glad this car is only like about 10 or 11 gallons. I believe it was like $64 from empty to fill this mamalona up. It's a no-brainer when it comes to quality and reliability. This Type R retrofit clutch, probably the best in the game right now, man. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in another one. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. I found out you guys actually do like some racing videos, so I'm gonna do my best and get some more going for you guys, since that's obviously what you guys like watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. You guys have a good day. Peace.